You heard what the APC says. Like, look, if the system were to be working, that the candidate of your party will by now be in jail.
Yeah. But that applies to their own candidate as well. You see, there is a lot of unexamined assumptions about President Buhari and the so-called integrity. Look, let's advance it. Conversation from the level of myth to three-dimensional reality. The two public offices he held before 2015 was as military head of state and the chairman of PTF. As head of state, military head of state, I have it on the authority of his successor, that's President Ibrahim Babangida, that he abused the counter trade that we were going to use. Otumba J.K. Randu is the chairman of the
Is that on record?
Yeah. No, there is a panel. There was a panel headed by Otumba J.K. Randu that came out with the investigation. So you see, there's some kind of esprit de corps about military dictatorship. When he told me he buried the thing, the PTF.
Who buried it?
Babangida. But
well, the man you're talking about is still alive.
Exactly. So
he told you this in confidence or one-on-one?
In confidence, but time has come for me. I will crave his indulgence to breach that confidence. You see, all this beating about the bush, assumptions of how has President Buhari proven to be a man of integrity since he became president 3.5 years ago? PTF was the next public office he held. Again, I was close to the scene. And again, I will have to breach another confidence. When the President Obasanjo set up inquiry into PTF, the report didn't clear him. There was an outstanding 3 billion naira or something that was nowhere to be found. And when Obasanjo asked him, he said the man who could do the explanation was Salijo. Now, conveniently,
these are personal conversations that you're having.
I'm telling you,
they might be on the basis of conjectures. Calm down, Mr. Oshintokun.
I'm not talking.
Hold on, Mr. Oshintokun.
You are letting
we
wrong
need
accusation.
to just hold on.
There's nothing
because if you raise those allegations, you should be able to put the proof out there.
But what are you talking about? I'm talking about the PTF report. You said I'm making a personal allegation. What are you talking about?
You are saying that
people who allow this, who allow
Mr. Akin Oshintokun, you know this very well. You are a columnist. You've been in government. You know that beyond just raising allegations, there must be very viable empirical facts that are put to defend all of these things. Well, you said you had a conversation with the former head of state, Ibrahim Babangida.
Listen, don't get carried away. I said there's a report on both occasions. I told you the counter-trade report was a panel that Otumba J.K. Randu headed. He's alive as well. So don't tell me that person. These are their records. The same thing with PTF. There's an inquiry report that came out with this. So what are you talking about?
Because your party raised an allegation also.
Exactly, yes.
That the families of the president...
Wait. So if you want to talk about people who should be in prison, if the country was going well, they include their own candidate as well.
On these grounds that you're talking about?
Oh, yeah, yes.
On a report, not on a court judgment.
What do you mean? Which court judgment?
Because if you're saying someone should go to jail on a report of a committee.
What do you mean the report?
Do you just jail people? You know the judicial system.
Okay,
so do you jail people based on...
Okay, on what basis do you...
On
what basis do you want to jail Atiku?
No, because the allegation from their own side is that there is an indictment by the EFCC in the issues of the PDDF.
So indictment of EFCC sends people to jail, right?
No, that's the question we are asking. That's why we have asked you to come here.
That puts it is in the same category that I'm raising these issues. If you want to indict people, look, a lot of things have gone wrong with this country. A lot. And this country runs on a lot of assumptions that are not correct. I don't like to make this the kind of statement I've made, but it has come to that stage that we have to face ourselves frontally.
Can you also defend, Mr. Oshintokun, can you defend the allegations made by your party that the president's family members and allies, those who are close to him, have benefited from monies collected from politicians, and they have built houses, Dubai houses in Kaduna and all what have you. And some of them who couldn't even afford 2,000 naira for transportation are now having millions of properties worth millions of naira. Can you provide us those kind of evidence also? Because your party raised that.
Well, to the best of my, it was not my party. Buba Galadima came here and made that the second allegation. You should have asked him about it, about the members of the president's family. I don't need to repeat what he has said. Again, the first one we are talking about is the presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, is a responsible person. He wouldn't make any allegation lightly if he cannot substantiate it. So I don't know what really is what is that issue here. They have taken, if you are not satisfied, look, if an allegation is made against you and it's not correct, you know what to do now.
No,
go ahead and do
the reason our job as a media is when politicians speak sometimes, it may be true, it may not be true. They speak because it's a game. So for them,
it's not a game.
No, but is everything that politicians say, are they always true?
I don't know. Well, we don't deal in. I don't deal in lies. We don't deal in lies. I mean, maybe you know the people who tell lies. I don't. My own politics doesn't cover that.
So do you know some of the families of the president who have enriched themselves? I don't know any member of his family. Because if you say that the president is not as his integrity is not intact, like your party.
Listen, Sean. Right? I don't make assertions or whatever on anybody's behalf. I tell you things that I know. In my own personal capacity, this is my own experience. If you want to assert, must prove. If you want to judge whether a person is a man of integrity or not, people just speak. Then go and examine the records. The records don't bear that fact. They don't bear it out at all. And I mentioned 2 public offices he has held, and on which his successors instituted inquiries on those 2 occasions.
And you're asking him to clear himself?
Yes, of course. There's the outstanding one about the counter trade, and it was a panel headed by J.K. Randu. And Babangida is still alive. The other one, I was a member of the government when it happened.
Can you also clear your candidate, because you speak for him and the campaign organization, about some of the issues relating to alleged money laundering to fund APTI, American University, alleged complicity in the Jefferson scandal, alleged gross abuse of office, arbitrary acquisition of shares in Intel? Can you also clear him of that?
Can I clear him of? Who has convicted him?
These are allegations. The same way you're raising allegations against the APC.
Exactly. So ask them to clear themselves of this. Look, in my own case,
you are speaking for the candidate.
Listen, why do I need to repeat what?
No, it's not a matter of. I'm asking you to defend the claims that are being made, just as the same way you're making claims against the other side.
If you are not satisfied with what they have said about it, I can't do anything further. I can't add anything to it.
Okay.
The allegation was made by the presidential candidate. Who should be that is the apex of the organization. If you are not satisfied with what he said, I have nothing to add to it.